Welcome back to Shinings and Jaisurya YouTube channel. In this video, we will see how the seawater is converted into potable water and what are all the process for that. Everything we are going to see direct from the plant. This plant is situated at Bahrain and constructed by Bahrain government. This plant is maintained by Metito, the international reputed company, who have constructed numerous RO plants across the world. In this plant, seawater is purified into RO water with the cost of 1 Bahraini dinar is equals to 198 Indian rupees or $2.65 US. Okay friends, let's begin the video. The whole process right from the beginning to end are 6 levels. Process 1. Collection of raw sea water direct from the sea. Second process. First filtration process using multimedia filter, that is MMF. The third process is second filtration process by cartridge filter. And the fourth one is monitoring the pre-treatment. The fifth process, which is the main process in the whole system, and in this process only the whole salt in the seawater will be removed and the water will become as potable water. So the process is RO process, and the turbocharger mechanism also will be explained in this process. Before we go to process 6, we will be seeing how the RO filter membrane works and how the maintenance will be done for it. The sixth process and the last process in the whole system, how the treatment is done for the cleaned water before the supply is being explained. The entire plant is being controlled by computer programming by the technicians in the plant office. In this video, we will see about the practical component of each process and how it's controlled by computer programming system. Let's see the first process, that is collection of raw sea water direct from the sea. Seawater will be sucked by the high pressure pumps, which will be placed in the pumping station in the seashore area. The sucked raw sea water will be sending through these pumps from the pumping station to raw water feeding tank, which will be constructed inside the RO plant. With the help of the sensors, the water flow from the pumping station to raw water feeding tank is being controlled. If the RFT's water level below to 20% of its capacity or above to 90% of RFT's capacity, then immediately the sensors will send signal to the pumping station whether to on or off. In the second process, first filtration process by using multimedia filters, which is called MMF. The seawater will be pumped raw water feeding tank to multimedia filter by using high pressure pumps with 4 bar of water pressure. So what is bar? Bar is a measurement gauge like meter and centimeters. It helps to calculate the water pressure inside the pipe. 1 bar pressure helps to pump the water 30 feet height. In our houses, we will use 1 to 1.5 bar of water pressure. There will be 4 numbers of MMF filters to filter the seawater up to 20 micron of purity. What is micron? Micron is a very small portion of any object which we couldn't see by our normal eyes. For an example, our human hair cross-section, that is top of human hair, have 50 microns in it. That much small portion is called micron. For MMF filtration process, both backwashing and aeration process is done. For backwashing purpose, pure water will be used, which will be supplied through pumps from a separate tank. And this pure water is nothing but the filtered water which is generated in the plant. For the aeration purpose, there are two air blowers which are planted in the plant. Now we will see the pair process, which is the second filtration process in the cartridge filters. In this process, a cotton filter which will be stored in a cartridge to purify the seawater. 100 cotton filters in single cartridge will be loaded, and these will be pure the seawater up to 5 micron purity. Now we will step into the fourth process called monitoring the pre-treatment of filtered water. In this stage, there are several control measures to ensure the quality of filtered water. The quality control measures are temperature. Here in this plant will be maintained 23.63 Celsius. Total dissolved solids called TDS is 67.83 ms per cm, and ORB is maintained 328.99 mV, and the turbidity is up to 100 NTU. Finally, the pH value is maintained at 7.19 pH. What is pH value? Water quality is measured by pH value. Our drinking water should be have 7 to 7.5 pH value. pH value from 0 to 7 is called acidic. Likewise, the pH value from 7 to 14 is called alkaline. Here you can see various samples of acidic and alkaline with their respective pH values. In general, after the purification of raw seawater, the pH level will become reduced. To balance the pH value in the raw seawater, caustic soda will be added. The fifth process, which we are changing the raw seawater into potable water, that is drinking water. For this process, we are using turbocharger mechanism and RO filter. During filtration process, the water pressure will be 4 bars. To remove the salt from the raw seawater, we need minimum 68.5 bar water pressure. To increase that, initially the water pressure will be changed 4 bar to 41 bar through the help of high pressure pump. To increase the water pressure from 41 bar to 68.5 bar, turbocharger mechanism is used. This is nothing but an energy saving mechanism. One big pump and a small pump will be connected through a shaft in both the ends, and both the pumps will be entirely separated by isolator. First, the raw sea water will reach 41 bar pressure to the big pump. The big pump's speed will be increased by the pressure of this water. Then the seawater from the big pump to reach the reverse osmosis vessel, where the RO filter will be placed. Turbo will be reversed from the RO filter water and it will be reached to the small pump. When it reaches the small pump's speed will be increased. So the increased speed of the small pump will be transferred through the shaft and to the big pump. Because of this operation, the big pump speed will be double, which delivers earlier 41 bar to 68.5 bar. The main special thing in this mechanism is to increase the motor power. There is no electric energy is being used. Now we will see what is RO filter membrane and its function. When the seawater with 68.5 bar pressure is reaching to the RO filter membrane with the help of membrane, the salt will be removed from the seawater and the water will be purified. Inside the RO filter membrane, there will be a core pipe with lots of holes to collect the treated water and pass it to permit tank or collection tank. The RO filter membrane is made up of multiple layers which will be laid on top of the core pipe. Each layer has 3 components in it. Fiber membrane in both bottom and top. In middle there will be a net. This RO filter is most expensive in the market. Periodical maintenance is must required for this. During the process, the salt and the other chemical stock will be removed by flushing the water. Flushing will be done by the filtered water in a flushing tank. Apart from flushing, there will be a chemical wash, cleaning maintenance for every 6 months. The shell and other sea products will be removed by this process. If the filter have any issues is in its performance, if any damages will be occurred to the filter, digital indication will immediately indicate to take the remedy action. As a last process, treatment of cleaned water will be done. The treated water will be collected to permit tank or collection tank and to serve to the public usage. Before that, chlorination for disinfection purpose will be done. The pH value will be again balanced in the purified water. Periodical lab tests from the plant technician and government laboratory people also will be conducting to ensure the quality of treated water. This treated water is used for drinking, irrigation and various other purposes. Thanks for watching.